Hey there everybody, it's me, Colin. I decided to make this video to kind of, everyone is calling out a lot of people, like a lot of YouTubers out there, and really getting on people's cases about stuff, and everyone's getting it from everyone, but of course there's that one guy that no one's talking about, and of course he is goes by the name of John Dean Baderman, and I'm not going to use his dumb handle that he uses or anything like that. No, his name is John Dean Baderman. That is what that's what he goes by on his daily life. And that's what I'm going to call him. And he's just one of those people that no one's talking about. I mean, go look him up. No one's talking about him. No one's saying anything bad about him because he's just friends with everybody. You see him at VidCon, he's hanging out with all the, he's hanging out with everybody, and so no one's calling him out, and then once again, no one's calling him by his real name. He's one of those people that just likes to hide behind his stupid pseudonym, and I think the first time that I realized this guy really wasn't legit was at PAX a couple years ago, and he just had he had just this bucket of diapers that he would just have, and for the most part it was just at first it was kind of funny. He was like, oh hey, look, it's got this bucket of diapers, and yeah, they were clean diapers, yeah, sure, but you just start tossing them at people, and then everyone's just kind of laughing oh hey, it's funny, and then and then you had of course Aaron Hansen and Danny Avidan, they're going hey, it's funny, he's a funny guy, and then of course Jerry and Mike from Penny Arcade was just hey, that's that guy, and I was there, and I was this guy's kind of annoying, but if people think he's funny, this is crazy diaper flinging antics, which unfortunately you can't really find. Nobody really, I mean that wasn't videotape, or you kind of had to be there, but yeah, it was just kind of weird, and and there was a bunch of cleaning people cleaning up all these diapers everywhere, and then a couple years after that, it was I believe Anime Expo or Comic-Con or one of those, and he would just go around, and he had a slushy machine that he would just wheel out, and then the slushy machine was filled with sardines, and at first once again it's just sort of oh, he's being crazy, but it's just it was just in the way of people, and it was on this giant cart, and it was just and there was room for it looked like there was room for 3 other machines, but there was only the one machine just filled with sardines, and he was just just pumping it out. He's got this little crank, and he's going and he had, of course, he had his buddies there filming it. And he's just completely. I think it was Comic-Con, because I remember there was somebody dressed as Deadpool, and but there's Deadpools at anime conventions too. But I think it was Comic-Con, and ran over his foot, and he was just and he didn't stop to say sorry or anything like that. He just pelted him with sardines, and he's just oh, this is Deadpool, he's random, I'm random too, and it's just his crazy antics. Just they need to stop, because. The final straw was, of course, earlier this year at VidCon, when he just had a bunch of those toy rats from Halloween stores, the Halloween stores, they sell those little those rats, but then he fills them with some kind of nobody knows, I think it was some kind of curry or something, I don't know if it was a curry or some kind of hummus or something like that, but he just filled these little dead rats, these fake dead rats with this weird Indian food or something like that, and he just unloads it, and he had thousands of them. I don't know how he got those in. I don't know what the Vlog brothers are doing, letting him in like that, and of course they're laughing, going oh, that's it's just him doing his thing, and yeah, I know he has a shit zillion subscribers, but you can't let him come in with this hummus-filled rats and just start throwing them at people. And he needs to have another joke too, because it's just I'm gonna take a stupid thing and throw them at people and just dump them all over the place. And once again, the cleaning people, no one ever shows you the after effects of that. Of the cleaning people cleaning up all these rats filled with hummus or curry or what the fuck it was. It was terrible. And then of course you got like, you know, Shane Dawson. He's just covered in this hummus, just laughing, going like, this guy. Yeah. And it's just like, dude, there's a time and place. But like, and now it's getting more and more that like there's no time and no place to be throwing random crap at people. Baderman. All right, so that's the end of this rant. John Dean Baderman needs to go really think about his life, and all you other YouTubers out there, you need to rise above. All right, so I'll see you later.